Hi, welcome to the kitchen segment of the Fox's Den. I'm going to prepare something that is quick and easy. It is good for Easter, it's good for springtime, it's good for Passover. Just a few things that you need to prep ahead. I have a square glass dish. You don't have to use glass. You can use the throwaway, what is that, aluminum, or this is good. And you line it with saran wrap, because we're gonna make an icebox cake or a version of it. And so later, after it chills, you'll be able to turn it upside down and then peel this away. So you wanna get that lined with your saran wrap. I wasn't even neat about it, as you can see. It's not the easiest thing to work with. So I lined it this way and this way. You're gonna need 2 blocks of cream cheese, 8 ounces each. I have them here. You can put it in a mixer. I'm putting it in my food processor. It just works better for me. You need, I have a 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm gonna put that right in. And then, stuck a little. Just came out of the dishwasher. And then a tablespoon of vanilla. And that is your filling. Most icebox cakes are made with pudding. And we will be making one later this week that's made with banana pudding. It's yummy. And chocolate. So we have a cream cheese filling for this one. It's 2 blocks of cream cheese, which is 8 ounces each. It is a tablespoon of vanilla, and it also is a 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm gonna turn that on and then give that a whirl, mix it up. It's almost like a cheesecake filling texture. Make sure it's the right consistency. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, so that is the base. So this is made with matzo. We're gonna start to assemble it. Normally in an icebox cake, it's like a graham cracker. We're using matzo with ours. And what we're going to do is, we're gonna place it in there, then we're gonna brush it. Oh, it was whole, it broke. It's okay if it breaks. It fits almost perfectly in there. Okay. We're going to brush it with the simple syrup that I made earlier. Now, I've made this before in one of the wine punch episodes. In the wine punch episode, I forget what I was making. I think it was maybe the raspberry pineapple punch. That was so good. Anyway, a simple syrup I make all summer long. It sweetens our iced tea. And it's 2 to 1, meaning 2 portions of sugar to 1 of water. So in this case, I used a 1/2 cup of water and a cup of sugar. And it made a simple syrup. So I brush that on liberally over the matzah. And then next, let me reorganize myself here. I always work it backwards, I don't know why. I don't want that to fall in. Next, I'm going to put some of the cream cheese mixture in. And then I'm going to spread that around. And then after we spread that around, I am going to add the blueberries on top. 2 cups, right here is 1 cup, but it takes about 2 cups of fruit. Blueberries is what we're using. And then I have a layer of that. Okay. Which you can say next. Another piece of matzah. On top. And then again, I'm going to brush it with the sugar. What happens is it sits in the refrigerator. It's why it's called a refrigerator cake. Or icebox cake rather. It sits in there for at least 4 hours and it all kind of melds together. Okay. So this is the second layer. It's pretty rich. I have impeccably clean hands. I wash them all the time with that organic soap I always talk to you about. It's almost empty. I have to get more. I love that organic soap. Smear it around, a smear, and then more blueberries. I reserve a little bit to put on the top later, because what happens is after the next layer of the matzo goes on top with this, then what happens is we put a whipped cream, after it all chills, we put a whipped cream topping on it, oh my goodness, and sprinkle more blueberries. All right, here comes my next layer. This. And then tomorrow, I will take it out. I will invert it on a plate. We will make homemade whipped cream. We will garnish it, and we will sample the lusciousness of it. It is all packed in, ready for the ice box or the refrigerator. It should chill for at least 4 hours. Overnight is even better. Okay, stay tuned. We will be back. This is a delicious blueberry icebox cake. I'm telling you, it's going to be, if Lexi were here, thumbs up. Okay, so the icebox cake has been chilling in the icebox overnight, almost 24 hours. Again, it needs at least 4 hours. So I'm prepared to take it out. Now, this is real. I have to take it out, and I know it's square and I'm putting it on round, but I like to do things like that. So I have to take this upside down, lay it on here, give it a few taps, pull, slightly pull, okay. Now it's off. Take the saran wrap off of it. I'm going to cut it off. All right, I am not a professional chef. My mother and grandmother were, but I know you could have peeled the flaps off, then turned it over. I didn't do that. Whatever works for you. Surgery. Okay, minimal damage. Minimal. Our family always has paper towels in their hands. We try to keep them out of the video, but that's who we are. I remember one time we were doing like, when all the girls were here, and we were doing like the word of the day. And Deborah's like, why do I have this paper towel in my hand? And then we looked, and we all had paper towels somewhere. Okay, so the shape of it, you can see the layers. Now, matzo is very delicate. When you use graham crackers for traditional icebox cakes, they hold up nicely, but so does this. Look at that. I'm so excited. You can see all the beautiful layers in there. Can't wait. Okay, I think my brother-in-law is gonna love this. He's not a chocolate person. He loves fruity things. If it's gonna be sweet, he likes Swedish fish and Skittles, things like that. I think he's going to love this. Not that this is super sweet, but it's fresh and it's light and it's good. So we're gonna make my favorite part, which is homemade whipped cream. Now, the trick to making homemade whipped cream, crooked here. The trick to making homemade whipped cream is keep everything cold. So I'm really going over to my freezer so you can see I'm not joking. And I have inside my freezer, it's pretty neat if you can spy in, it's cold. This has been in my freezer. It's on. Now I'm going to the refrigerator, and I do have it measured out, my 2 cups of cream. Everything's nice and chilled, even the glass that goes in. I usually chill this too, but I forgot. I'm gonna tell you the truth, I forgot. Chill this works too. So now I'm gonna put this in. Okay. This is all it is. It's 2 cups of whipping cream and 2 tablespoons of very fine or extra fine sugar. If you don't have extra fine, regular sugars, fine. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get the cream in there. My mother loved cream. My mother we didn't have cereal for we didn't have cereal for a meal. She's like, no, that's dessert. So when she would come home late from work, because she worked, you know, she was in the restaurant business, and she would come home like 12, 1 o'clock, what she would eat was cereal. And she would have like Honey Nut Cheerios or Rice Krispies with cream. That was her thing. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. It's gonna make a lot of noise. And that's all I'm going to do. This is some of the filling. Oh my God, so good. And starting to thicken around the sides. Takes a minute or two. Actually, it takes more like 3 or 4. And then I will show you what it looks like. And then we'll garnish it with the blueberries. Oh, it looks good. You always have to go to the bottom, make sure there's no liquid. Look, it's almost there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, so good. Yeah. It's not sweet, like too sweet, it's so good. Okay. Plopping it right on. I do know that my cream cheese and my whipping cream, and of course the matzo, is all kosher. I'm gonna make this for Passover. Which is going on right now. Now, I was raised Catholic. We're Italian, and I had my DNA done, and I am almost 70% Italian and 11% Jewish, and the rest is Irish English. So anyway, as a Christian, as a Catholic, we would celebrate the Seder meal because it's, for us, Jesus's last meal, which he had with the apostles. And we would do that on Good Friday. And we'd have the Seder meal. Not that we'd have to keep kosher, but we ate a lot of matzah. Okay. I don't know how pretty this looks. It looks delicious though. Just going around. You don't have to do the sides. You just want to smooth it out. Get it all around. I think the kids are going to love this. I'm going to bring it over. Blueberry finger. It's a non-traditional icebox cake. So subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share a video. We're having a contest coming up soon, another one. And I hope to hear from you. We're going to have a Q&A. I think we had the part with the little ladies. I think Emily and Jamie, but Susie and Krista and Deborah are all moving. By now they've moved into new homes. So I'm going to do the Q&A for them. That's why we haven't all been together. They've been very busy and we've been helping out. Okay. This is delicious and it's really easy. Please try it. I'll put the recipe and the ingredients in the description below. Thank you. I'm Roxanne. This is the kitchen segment from the Fox's Den. Have a good evening.